Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to take an up-close look at a leaf. So I've taken a leaf from this plant here. It's called the money plant. It's a pretty small leaf. This is the one we're going to be looking at. And it's about the size of a house key. So keep that in mind as we're getting up close with it. So the first magnification we're going to use is this one here, and I'm just going to put this on my camera on my phone, and this will magnify the leaf 15 times, so it'll be 15 times bigger than what we can see just looking at it with our own eyes. And then we're going to go to the microscope and look at it through a couple of different levels there. So the microscope has 3 different levels. We're only going to use 2 today. The eyepiece here magnifies things 10 times, and then there's 3 lenses down here. These are called objectives. And so this smallest one here magnifies things 4 times. This medium one magnifies things 10 times again, and this blue one magnifies things 40 times. So we're going to use the red and yellow, the 2 shorter ones. So to figure out how much magnification we're going to see here, we just take this 10 and multiply it times 4 for 40 times. And then we take the 10 and multiply it times 10 for 100 times. So we're going to be looking at 15 times magnification, and then 10 times 4 is 40 times, and then 10 times 10 or 100 times magnification. So take one last look at this leaf with its key counterpart, and let's zoom in. So here's our first magnification stop. This is 15 times magnified, so this is 15 times bigger than what you would see if you were just looking at this leaf. And so again, this leaf is about the size of a house key, so not that big. So down here you can see where the leaf was broken off from the rest of the plant. And then at the other end, of course, is the tip of the leaf. And then all throughout here, you can see there's this main sort of vein, and that's actually what we call these things, the main vein there, and then the veins that go off into the leaf and spread water throughout the leaf. And then you can see in between those veins are even smaller veins. So you can really see how the water can be spread throughout the entire leaf. Now we can also see at this up-close level how much different the color is from one side. So this is the upper side of the leaf, the side that would face the sun. And so there's more of that chlorophyll in this side, or it's closer to this side. And so that's really what gathers the sunlight and makes the energy for the plant. Now if we flip the leaf over, you can see that it's a very sort of different color with different patterns and different textures. And this side is where the leaf gathers carbon dioxide to mix with that sunlight to create the food. So let's go one more layer down, and this next layer will be 40 times magnified. Here we are now at 40 times magnification. So if we took that leaf, we zoomed in 40 times, or we blew it up to 40 times its original size, this is what we would see. And I'm just putting my camera through the microscope eyepiece, so I can't move it around a whole lot. But you can see that main line right in the middle there, that is the main vein. And then there's a couple of veins going off to the sides. And we can start to see individual cells there, especially near the main vein. So let's go down one more level, and this level will be 100 times magnification. We're now at 100 times magnification, and down on the side there you can see is the main vein, and then as we move over a bit, that is one of those side veins, and you can definitely see individual cells at this level in this plant leaf. So in each one of those cells there are a lot of little things that that take the sunlight and take the water and the carbon dioxide and process it to make sugar or food for the plant. So that's where all that stuff happens. And if we got even closer, which I don't have a microscope that can do that, but if we got much closer, we could see sort of each one of those little things in some respects. All right, so we got really up close with this leaf here. So we talked about the veins that run throughout the leaf that help carry the water throughout the leaf. And we talked a little bit about the different levels or the different sides of the leaf. So this is the top side, and you can see it's darker. And then the bottom side, it's hard to see in this light, but you could see it before. This side is lighter, and that's because the darker top side contains more of that chlorophyll, which gives the leaf a green color, but also helps take the sunlight in to make that into food. And then the bottom side, which is not as much chlorophyll, collects the carbon dioxide from the air. So I hope you learned a little bit about how leaves work up close, and we'll take up close looks at other things in the near future. So I'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.